Well, it's time to have a little bit of fun in my 2026 reading journal. Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have decided I want to show you how these beautiful monthly kits work in my reading journal. And since this is where I'm planning on using them for next year, let's go ahead and get that started. So let's flip to June. I have to flip a little at a time. These planner kit discs are not the best, so I will be changing those. We'll see how that goes. Let me move that out of the way. Okay, actually over here. Okay, so I have here my June Dragon cover, which will go on this page. I have the deco. I have the monthly, so I'm going to show you how the HP Happy Planner sized one will fit in the plum paper. I have washi. I have boxes. I also have my holidays, my months, and my days and dates. So let's go ahead and see how this works. And actually, I probably won't need the days and dates, obviously, because I already have the small sheet. Well, anyway, we'll put that off to the side. So let's go ahead and see. Thinking, because there's the June down here, and I know I put June up here as well. What I think I might even do is pop maybe the map washi down here. Let's cover this up first so it doesn't show through, because the map one's a little lighter than the dragon scales. Okay, so let's see. Do I want to do... Yeah, let's try the map one. Let's actually take these off the discs. I think that's going to be the better way to go. Yeah, I'm going to have to get plum paper discs for that because the discs are just not working out the way I thought that they would from Planner Kate. They started out okay, but they start, as time goes on, they stick more. All right, let's see. We want this right about here. Oh, that worked out. A little crooked, so let's quick shift it a little bit. All right, now what I'll do is trim that up right at the edge of that disc line there so I don't have to repunch these. Okay, so that is that. Okay, now I think that's fine where that's at. Let's go ahead and put this beauty here. This was, of course, inspired by Segale. If you are a reader of the Empyrean series. Oh, look at how great that looks on your divider. I love it. I am obsessed. And I know not everybody has these clear dividers or like the monthly, almost like title page in the custom planners from Happy Planner, but that's what this was designed for, and wow, already I absolutely love it. So exciting. Okay, now here, I didn't have any book scripts printed up, which, by the way, you guys have mentioned that you would like to see stickers like I did in the original part of my, hang on, my reading journal here. And my question to you is this. Did you mean just the dragons? Or, you know, would you like to see kits that include like the dragons, the, you know, the extra scales for like washi paper sort of? Did you mean the scripts? I can also make boxes. So let me know what your thoughts are. And I will go ahead and start working on that. But I want to make sure I'm clear on what it is you're looking for before I start designing, okay? So give me a heads up down below and let me know what you are looking for. Okay, so now I'm not gonna put any sections necessarily on this. I'm gonna put these off to the side. However, we are going to decorate it. So this is where my extra months will come in handy because I'll need one here. I think I wanna go with the dragon scales here. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my God, you guys. I love this. Okay. We'll cut this off right about here. And let's do the other page while we're at it. I love the way these worked out. I am so obsessed with, and actually, let me start the other way. I am so obsessed with like the dragon scales and the dragons, and it was so nice to see that you guys are enjoying them equally. I've already had a few orders, and I just want to say thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. I've really enjoyed creating these kits, and I look forward to, you know, creating many more. Okay, we'll cut that off there. All right, so let's see. Ah, I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and add June. So where is June? Here we go. I want the larger one down here. So we'll do this here. Okay. Now, I know this is where like favorite book is going to go, up next, formats, and then like books bought, you know, or books read, pages turned, books bought, and books loaned. So I don't know if I'm going to do that section the same with the boxes down here. I might just do the scripts. So that being said, I think what I'm going to do is just put... This is going to be where the favorite book goes. And I think what I'm going to do is center it kind of right here, because then the script favorite book will go here. The book cover will go, or the book cover will go above it. And then I can do like a favorite quote. That was kind of the idea with that. This is going to be for up next. So let's go ahead and drop that here. And then this is going to be for formats. So we'll drop that here. Let's see if that's straight. I feel like it's not. Nope, it definitely isn't. It definitely is not. That's better. Okay. And then this one, I think I will put down here. There we go. So again, this will be favorite book with the cover, quote. Up next will go here. That'll be my list. Formats will go here. And then books read, pages turned, books bought and loaned will go down here. I'm going to leave that there for now until I figure out exactly how I want to do that. I might just put the word stats in here and then write them in. We'll see how that goes. Now on this page, I want to have due dates. So to offset everything that's off to this side, I think I'm going to do the header up here. Let's do the blue header. And I'll bring it in slightly. There we go. So that'll be where my due dates go. So I like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next pages. So here we have the calendar. And this is going to be pretty much the same. Stick these on the side because I'll put them back in here. So let's get my calendar here and my holidays. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I want to stick a couple of these cute little dragons here. Let's see. I'm going to put this by due dates because there's a book there. So we'll do that here. That'll be my due dates. Let's see. Formats will go here. But you know what? That's usually where I use Robin's icons and then I just write in the numbers. So I think we're going to stick this little cutie right here. This way we have at least 2 dragons there. And after, you know, I get used to filling it in, I can always add more, but for now I think that will work. All right, calendar, you guys. So excited for this. All right. Trying to keep myself from making so much of a mess. Okay. We'll get to the days and dates in a moment. Let's see. Let's start with the header. Now, again, because these are sized for Happy Planner, this might have to be trimmed. But let's see. That right there should be about center. Actually, they don't need to be trimmed at all. Well, I mean, I could trim it here a little bit. Actually, if I line it up, it will fit perfect. It'll be a little, like the letters will be slightly off center, but it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I'll know, you know, moving forward to put from the edge going out. Or going in, rather. That's too far down. There we go. That is totally crooked. Okay, hang on. Let me straighten this out. Okay, now we're gonna trim off the edge. There we go. So there you go. It will fit in plum paper just as nice as it does in the Happy Planner. All right, now let's start from this side and work my way out. Little crooked. All right, that's better. The Happy Planner actually has like a line at the top where these are, you know, with the dates, or the days of the week, I should say. So let's go ahead and actually trim this off here. Okay. So cute. I like it. All right, now I'm going to show you how I put down the days. I wanted to make these so that you guys could do a Monday start or a Sunday start, depending on whatever you wanted, or any other day of the week for that matter. Sunday is where I always like to start my week, so that's where we're going to go with this. And I like the way this works out. I'm so excited. I wasn't sure, you know, when I was designing it originally, if I would like this, but you know what? I do, because it actually matches the month. So there we go. All right. So there is that. Now, you know, depending on whatever you want, you can put whatever you want here. I kind of like having the year. Now, this is going to be 2026. So when I come out with the ones that say 2026, I will change that. So around December, I will redo this and I will have these 3 say 2026. So that will, you know, be there when that happens. Now, let's see. So for June, we know the 14th is Flag Day. I'm trying to remember, I think Father's Day is the 21st. So there's Flag Day. Summer Begins is also here too. I will have to check those and see. I'm pretty sure Father's Day is here. I think it's the 3rd. Yeah, I feel like the 3rd Sunday of the month. I might be wrong. It might be the 2nd Sunday. If that's the case, Flag Day and Father's Day land on the same day. Summer Begins is usually around the 20th through the 22nd, but I will have to look that up. But yeah, I like these. I like these holidays. I will probably be making a second sheet soon because there are other holidays in here that are on, you know, like the Happy Planner that I didn't put in here. So when I get my custom Happy Planner, all the dates will be in there for the year. I will go ahead and make a list of the ones that I do not have in this area. So you will have those. Now, going to the bottom over here, I want to put in July. And that's where those are meant to go. Nice. Okay, now, let me take a look here. Do I want the longer box or do I want the dragon that's reading? Typically on the calendar, I do like genres and things. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to do this because I really love this box. Really love this box. Yeah, I like that there. And here I'm going to do thinner boxes. So I'm going to start with this color. Actually, no, I'm going to start with this color. So this will be like library. Libby. And then the genres that I've read. So right about here. That should work. I like that. That works out nice. So there is that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start putting the date dots in. Let's see. This is the 7th here. So we'll do 6. After I get these top ones done, I'm going to go off camera and finish the rest, just so you don't have to, you know, watch me do this. You get the gist from me doing these. All right. Okay, I'm going to get the rest of the dates in. Okay, guys, so we've got the dates in there, so that's done. I did double check while I was off camera, and Summer Begins and Father's Day land on the same day. So I think what I'm going to do is just switch these around and put Summer Begins down at the bottom and Father's Day on top of that. Preferably straight. Hopefully straight. No. There we go. Now it's straight. So there we are. So that works out. So I'm going to put these back off to the side. So that is the calendar. This is where the book log is going to go. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to decorate this, so I think I'm going to stop here. So let's go ahead and flip through what we've done. I'm going to put these back on the discs, and I will also at the same time be putting my sticky notes back in, and then I will go over the stuff that I used. Okay, let me get the stuff off to the side and pull this back over. So yeah, I wanted to give you an opportunity to see how I meant for these to work, and I'm really excited to share these with you. I love this set. So there's beautiful, you know, Sigale inspired dragon. All I did was do the one strip of washi here at the bottom just to cover where the month was. I like the way that works because I like having the month on the picture. So there's that. Then here, this is where, like I said, again, I want to do a quote here, favorite book, and I'll do the cover here. This is going to be up next. This is going to be formats, and then this is going to be books read, pages turned, books bought and loaned. So I'm going to stick this back here so it's in there so I don't forget. This is where I'm going to put my due dates. So I love that. I love my little dragons. This little baby is sweet, in case you can't see him. He's so cute. I love him. Then here is my calendar, and I absolutely love this. So this is going to be, of course, where I track what I'm reading and when I'm reading it. So if I start a book on the 1st, I'll draw an arrow through whatever day I finish it. On the sidebar here, I will have what I get from the library, what I get from Libby, and what genres I've read. So, and that should work out perfect because I typically only read about 3 genres a month at the most. Typically, I'm reading a series in succession, and that's usually all one genre. So that works out really, really well. So I typically, most months, I don't do any more than 2. 3 is the absolute most I've done. So that should work out fine. And we've got our month there. So what did I use? I used my holidays. I used my months. I used my monthly here. So there's that. I'm actually going to be using these a little bit more in my catch-all and social media. I have the washi, the deco, the boxes. Yeah. And then here's the days and dates too. Now, you will always get, when you order the monthly, you will always get the small one from me. But if you need extras for doing your weeklies, I do have these along with the set that you will get on the weekly set that I carry. So there is everything. So in any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will leave all of these linked down below. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And again, please let me know exactly kind of what you're looking for me to do like the reading journal releases. I hadn't thought of doing them yet. I was going to release them later in the year, but I can start releasing them sooner. So let me know what you're thinking. I have like vintage maps and scripts, so I could kind of make washi paper like I did with this. So I can offer dragon scales, script, and maps so that you could have a similar appearance. Right now in my shop, the grand opening freebie you get is my beautiful beloved black dragon that looks like Tern. He is a freebie right now, so if you spend $25 or more, you will be getting him. So let me know about the scripts. If you're looking for this specific font, or if you'd rather have, the font like this, let me know. Let me know down below what you're thinking, because I will start designing them. But I want to make sure I'm clear on what it is you guys want, because I want to make sure that it's something you guys will like. I will definitely 100%, make sure I add boxes. These are actually Robin's boxes because I love hers, and that was before I started creating my own. So let me know what it is you guys are looking for, and I will make sure I make that happen in as fast amount of a time as I possibly can. In any case, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.